What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome, you guys. Welcome to It's Reaction Talk Time with Shay Shay. Monday night, you guys. We got another It's Reaction. We got another Country Wayne skit reaction videos to show you guys. Larry, Bethany, of course, Shayla, Iman. All right, and that's going to be it for tonight. Just 2 or 3 videos, and that's it. Let me go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen. We got the rain up in the place to be, Jermaine in the place to be. Thank you guys so much for being here, and happy and blessed Monday night to you guys. All right. Thank you to everybody in the bushes and everybody who watched this in the replay. All right. All right, y'all. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoy this content. Also, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Share and leave a comment. And if you watch this in the replay, make sure you hype this video up. Just push that little comment thing over, slide it over, and then that hype button will show up. Okay. All right. And if you want to show additional support for this channel, you can feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, a Cash App donation, that $ Shades Tube, or you can cop yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. All right. Thank you guys. First skit we're going to see tonight will be, thank you, DeRay. Larry. How did I say you say his name? Let's see. It's Laurie. We're going to see Laurie talking to Bethany about her apology to Sharra. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Go get you something to drink and relax in bed. If you are at work, continue to do your job, or watch or listen to me on the download. Let's go ahead and get started. Share screen, and here we go. And don't forget, when I show these videos now, they're not going to show like they usually, okay? Because of copyright.
Me feel. I've apologized to her too about my actions, and that's great.
Okay, one day you're this way, the next day you're this way. Brooks is a pretty smart girl. She sees a lot going on between you and I, and she sees one day Bethany's so nice, the next day you're not. That's bipolar action.
And she also sees how you treat me. She also sees how Sharra treats me, and she sees how I treat both of y'all when I don't feel like you have my back.
You keep saying I don't have your back.
You don't.
I married you. I have been having your back for a long time, but now just because I don't agree with you, I mean I don't have your back. I can't have your back when you're wrong, and you've been wrong a lot.
I'm not going to argue with you.
He has a whole lot of nerve to be talking. He's been wrong a lot as well. Okay.
Because it's the same circular argument every time until the light bulb goes off and you start to see it from my vision, my point.
See, now you're being condescending.
No, I'm not.
It's like everybody's ignorant or illiterate compared to you.
I'm not going to argue with you until you stop and you try to look at the pros and cons of this circular argument and you try and see what I'm saying.
You know what the biggest problem is? That our daughter.
Not true, Larry. Just because you don't think it's a real or you say it's fake doesn't mean that's true. You don't know what's in my head. You just come up with what you think. I'm not going to sit here and argue semantics with you over that.
It's not an argument I'm trying to have with you, but it just doesn't make sense for you to call Sharra and apologize for something you don't believe that you were sorry for.
That's not true. If I'm in the wrong, which I have been a numerous amount of times, I owe someone an apology.
You hear that word, numerous? Numerous means a vast amount. And you've been doing a lot of apologize for stuff you caused and you created, and you have to apologize for it.
I'm not going to sit here and let you point your finger at me when I've already said I'm wrong. I've apologized to you numerous times. I've apologized to her now. So let it go, Larry.
Let it go?
Let it go.
Let it go? How can I let something go when my daughter called me and tell me, well, Bethany just called my mom and apologized to her?
Yeah, and she also called me bipolar. Okay?
Did she?
Yes, she asked me if I was bipolar. You know how good that makes me feel?
Why did Brooke call me and tell me that you called Sharra to offer her an apology?
Because I did call Sharra and offer her an apology, Larry.
For what?
For everything. For everything, Larry.
I mean, I'm sure you make me understand what is everything. Because there's a lot. What did you apologize for?
for Thanksgiving, for all the arguing that we do all the time, for what you said was me going over there and snooping about the TV, for disrespecting her about, everything. I'm just tired. So I apologize to her because I'm tired.
Based off of what's been going on lately and how you are, I'm pretty sure that was a fake apology.
It wasn't fake.
It came off as fake because
he is so petty. It is ridiculous. Okay. How can he tell her if her apology is fake or not? He needs to worry about if he fake acting like he really care. Is he fake in a fake marriage? Is he faking when he pretends like he's telling the truth about everything? Okay, the only person that's faking is this dude right here. That's the only person who's faking.
you have never, ever apologized to Sharra and meant it and stuck by that apology.
That's not me feel. I've apologized to her too about my actions, and that's great.
Okay, one day you're this way, the next day you're this way. Brooks is a pretty smart girl. She sees a lot going on between you and I. And she sees one day Bethany's so nice, the next day you're not. That's bipolar action.
And she also sees how you treat me. She also sees how Sharra treats me. And she
What was
sees how I
that?
treat both of y'all when I don't.
What was that? Hold on for a minute, y'all. Let me see what these damn cats did. What is this cat down there doing? You need to turn that bird feed off because she's knocking down something on my building. You need to make sure what she did out there doing. You need to turn that bird stuff off because they tear my stuff up. I'm gonna make you replace it. Sorry about that. Okay. Hold on, let me stop this real quick. I made a mistake and went to the wrong one, but it doesn't matter because I'm not going to show it again. We already saw it. Okay, so hey Browns, what's up? You said Larry just needs to go and divorce Big Bertha. I don't think so. Okay, if anything, she needs to divorce his lying stupid ass. Okay, you said he's wrong all the time. That's because he's stupid as hell. When you're stupid as hell, you be wrong. Okay, know that. Okay, the thing is this right here. For him to act like the whole problem is Bethany is crazy as hell. All right, it just makes some black men look a little lost. Okay, let's keep it real. It's not a good look. Okay, anybody with some common sense can see clearly it's both of them. Why is he so worried about how she apologized to Sharra? He is not married to Sharra. Why is he so concerned about that? If anything, he should be telling his wife, now that you have apologized, let's cut all this bull crap out. I'm going to stop doing weird shit. If you and Sharra do not like each other, you stay out of her house, she can stay out of this house, and y'all don't have to talk to each other. Okay, point blank. It's just that simple. She does not have to get along with Sharra because she does not have to be around Sharra. All right. Brooke is not a little baby. Brooke can do things on her own. You can drop that girl off and be on your way. When Sharra comes by, she can do the same thing and be on her way. There is no reason that these two women need to talk to one another other than just waving your hand and saying, hey, and bye. That's it. All this other shit does not matter. All right. Sometimes you don't need no friends, Bronx, because some friends ain't shit. All right. I don't got many friends either, and I'm doing just great. Some friends ain't shit. All right. Listen, I don't have to worry about nobody breaking in my house. I don't have to worry about nobody stealing from me, begging, or doing anything. I only got like 1 or 2 friends. That's all I need. You don't need a whole bunch of friends. Half of them don't do shit anyway, but run their mouth. So, I mean, her world is not going to end if she does not have any friends. Ain't nobody no little ass kid. When you pass on, you're going to pass on by yourself. A lot of times when you get sick, you end up being by yourself. So what do you need 1,000 friends for? As long as you got 1 or 2, that's good. Or if you don't have any, it's fine. Be yourself. Be your friend. Be yourself friend. All right? Shit. The friends don't mean shit. A lot of people right now are tripping because they friends that took their husbands and wives or did some other conniving shit. So, I mean, you don't need a bunch of friends. You just need maybe 1 or 2. That's it. But like I just said, Larry got a whole lot of nerves to be even questioning her about apologizing to Sharra, telling her that it's fake, like he knows her brain, what she's thinking, and all of this other stuff. What he needs to worry about is going out there buying that damn TV and not talking to his wife about it. All right? And all the other conniving, sneaky shit he has done. Can't nobody in this chat, can't nobody in the comment areas of other chats convince me that if their spouse was doing what Larry does, that they would be happy. I don't believe you guys at all, point blank, because y'all are some of the same people who will sit up online and argue with people you never met. All right? So you know good and damn well, I don't believe y'all. If I know majority of women, if their husband or boyfriends bought their ex-girlfriends or ex-wives gifts, gave them money, invited them to their hotel room, bought a TV for them, a couch, takes up for them all the time, invite them over the house, even though you said no, and he knows you do not get along with her. You know good and damn well you guys will have a problem with that. And you can't convince me that you wouldn't. All right, point blank. You can't convince me of that because I know you would. You got women be tripping out over little bitty shit. Okay, little bitty shit, like a dude not putting the toilet seat down and just weird shit like that. So I know good and well you're gonna trip out if your man is over there buying his ex-woman stuff, even if he does have a baby with that ex. I mean, with that even if he does have a child with the, with the ex. I said it right the first time. That is not appropriate. You take care of your child. You don't take care of the woman. So y'all can all miss me with that because I don't believe you, point blank. And I think Larry is out of line. And let me tell you something. I don't follow the pack, okay? Just because a lot of people are against Bethany, I'm not going to follow you guys. Yeah, y'all will be the same type of people who lead somebody straight to a damn cliff following you. Hell no. I'm going to follow what I think is right. And I think Larry is wrong. All right, point blank. He is the one that bought the TV and didn't say a word. Okay? That's what he did. He is the one who told her, not invite, made her go to that damn party when he already knew that she would probably act the damn fool if Pernell or anybody else said something. He is the one who invited Sharra to his house on Thanksgiving for Thanksgiving dinner, knowing that those two women don't get along. Okay? He's the one who went out and went in account and bought his ex-wife a couch under the disguise that he's buying it for Brooke. I don't believe that shit. That's what he tells us himself to make it okay to buy Sharra this and that. If the shoe was on the other foot, this dude would be going crazy, okay, on Bethany. So y'all can miss me with that BS. I do not believe any of you guys. I really just don't. You guys are the same people who gets mad over stupid shit. Get mad over people on the internet you don't even know. Get mad because your boyfriend came home an hour late and you already assuming that he out with a damn woman. Or if he talked to his baby mama, y'all be like, what? If he stay over there just an hour long, you already hitting them up on this damn cell phone. Y'all think I'm stupid? And men, you're not going to get a pass because you do the same damn thing, but y'all just try to be smooth about it. All right, so don't miss me with that bullshit about, it's all Bethany's fault. It's not all Bethany's fault. It's both of their faults because they both act like immature ass kids. All right, and that's on everything. However, Laurie holds the key. All right, Laurie holds the key to everything because he is the one that's instigating shit, that's running back to Sharra, reporting to her like a damn chick. Okay, on everything. He surely doesn't act like a Marine. Okay, I got 2 Marines. My husband is a Marine. My son is a Marine, and they do not act like this. All right. Running back, telling his ex-wife stuff that he shouldn't even be discussing. Whatever happens in his household should remain there. Not run over there to tell her, Sharra, What the hell is she gonna do anyway? Then Sharra talking about in the other video. I hope y'all watched my pre-recorded video. Then she got the nerve to talk about Bethany threatening her with the police. You're damn right she threatened you with the police. You are the one who said. Sharra is the one who said, I'm gonna have to get Laurie to go and bail me out of jail. Okay, so hell yeah, somebody would say, I'm gonna call the police on your ghetto trifling ass. Yeah. Why would you say all that stupid shit if you didn't want somebody to call the police? Y'all cut that shit anyway. Don't be trying to act bad and then start talking about somebody calling the police. Your ass big and bad. You shouldn't give a damn about the police. All right. The police stopped me tonight. You don't see me tripping. Give a damn. Okay. And I still didn't get no ticket. All right. On everything. Talking about some damn police. You big and bad. You shouldn't give a damn if somebody called the police. I wouldn't give a damn. Call the police. Call them. She told her, hey, she's going to get Larry to bail her out. I may need Larry to come and bail me out. What that means, and that indicates that you want someone to call the police on your stupid ass, on everything, because otherwise you wouldn't have said that. All right? That whole conversation didn't even warrant that. This so stupid ass, ghetto ass girl going off because this woman just came over her house, didn't do shit. Okay? She didn't do anything. So what? She took a picture. Nobody knows. Even if they did know, so what? So what? She took a picture of the TV, not of the whole damn house, the furniture, the bedrooms, her drawers, and stuff like that. She took a picture of her TV to see if that's the TV that her husband bought. Like you guys would do the same damn thing. All right? If you don't do it, you stupid as hell. That's why y'all be getting used by these men. You don't go check out any daggone thing. All right? And that's why some of you men get used by these women, because you don't check out nothing. All right? If somebody is acting suspicious, you're supposed to take that as a hint, and then you investigate to see what's up. Otherwise, you're going to be looking stupid in the long run because you're not going to know what's hitting you. Okay? So she didn't do nothing wrong. If she would have went over there ghetto and acting crazy, then she would have done something wrong. But she didn't do all of that. All right? I'm trying to figure out why Sharra even invited her in the house. Because I'm going to tell you straight up, she wouldn't have came in my house. We don't get along. Why are you talking about standing at the damn door? Go wait in your car. Or you can stand outside the door, but you're not coming in my house. Shit. I don't understand why they got to go in each other's houses and shit. I mean, come on. You don't need to go in her house. She doesn't need to come into your house. If Sharra would have never invited her into that house, hey, it wouldn't be nothing to talk about. So if two people do not like each other, okay, any counselor will tell you this, the police will tell you this, hell, your parents will tell you this. If two people do not like each other, stay away from one another. The only time an ex-wife can get along with a current wife is if everybody likes each other and are cordial and respectful. Other than that, stay apart, please. It's easy. It's not even hard. These two people are not dating each other. I'm talking about Sharra and Bethany. They don't have any type of ties other than Larry and Brooke. So, in Brooke, it's almost grown. So, this Brooke is not an excuse anymore. So, I don't see and I don't understand why those two women have to converse with one another. They shouldn't even talk to each other, and nobody should be in nobody's house or anything. And these are the things that Larry should be saying as a man. Why does it take a woman on YouTube to say this? And other men should be saying the same thing. What are y'all talking about? It's Bethany's fault. It's Bethany's fault. It's all of their faults. It's Bethany, Laurie, and Sharra. She talked all that shit on that phone earlier about she don't got nothing to do with this, but her ass is always right there listening to her ex-husband. When you don't have anything to do with something, you don't want to hear that mess. You don't want to hear that foolishness. You say what now? Preach, Shay. Brooke is 17, practically grown. I know you don't agree with this part right here, but I still don't think they need to be in their business, okay? Because to me, they're still kids. All right, point blank. Even though Brooke and Destiny was speaking the truth, but I still don't think they need to be in their business. Because if they go to any family court counseling, family counseling section, that family counselor is going to tell them those kids do not need to be in your arguments. You and your husband you need to go into your bedroom to talk. point blank, and stop blaming one another. Be accountable for your actions. Bethany, be accountable for her actions. Laurie need to be accountable for his action. When someone is asking you a question, you don't answer the question by talking about something else. Okay? Like I said, if you are being questioned by a police officer and he's asking you, why did you run the red light? And you start talking about something else, he's going to be like, what are you talking about? I'm asking you, why did you run the red light? Okay? Not why you out driving now and all this other bull crap. People usually do that to basically, what is that word I'm looking for? To carry you away from the actual conversation that you are having. All right? They trying to, what is the word I'm looking for? Deflect? Is that the right word? Just carry you away from that daggone conversation that you're originally trying to talk about. Okay? That's why people do that, because they know that they did something, or they feel like you're going to get mad, or whatever the case is, or they're trying to get away with something, or trying to be slick. Larry uses manipulation. Okay? That's what he does. And y'all don't even see that. He uses manipulations. What he does is this right here. Hey, Shakia, thank you so much for being here. He tries to make Bethany appear to, cause all of this by telling her all the stuff that she has done. All right? At the same time, though, he's not addressing his issues. All right? He's not addressing what role he played. Okay, thank you, Jermaine. He's not addressing what role he played in everything. Okay? He just wants to go ahead and put all the blame on Bethany, which is not fair. All right? It takes two or more people to argue and to cause conflict a lot of times. Sometimes one person can cause conflict, though, when we're talking about in this relationship. All right. So therefore, Larry plays a huge role, because as the man, like I told you guys earlier, the man is supposed to be the leader in a marriage. Okay. He's supposed to be the head of household, the leader. So therefore, he should be guiding his wife on the correct pathway. And if he can't do that, he does not need to be in this relationship. Okay. Because he's weak. All right. We don't need a weak man to guide us. We need a man with strength. All right, and common sense. Okay, and if this man, if he was strong, right, and not weak, if he did still have some type of feelings for his ex-wife, he would come to her and let her know this. And if he does not think, he can stop with these feelings, he needs to let this woman know that this marriage is not going to work because my heart is not in it. I'm sorry, but I just want a divorce. That's what real men do. All right. Larry is not a real man. He's a weak piece of a man, and I'm being nice, all right, who always deflect every damn thing and points the total picture to this woman, when he is the one who initiated many things, such as the party. He should have never told his wife to go to the party, all right, because he already knew how this woman is. He knows how this woman is. That's what I meant to say. Okay? He knows, because this is present tense. He knows how this woman is. So why would you invite her anywhere like that? Then he knew that the Thanksgiving meal would be a fiasco. I think I used the right word. If those two women get together. But yet, he trying to have a traditional Thanksgiving dinner with some damn weirdos, all right, who he knew, was going to act the damn fool, okay? And then he gets mad because they spoil his Thanksgiving. I tell you what, Larry, you spoiled your Thanksgiving for being stupid as hell to invite Sharra over there when you knew that Sharra and your wife, they did not get along, and they do not get along still. All right? So you should have never invited her to a damn thing. Then she brings her little tacky ass up in there, right? And just moves her food off her stove in her house. And then say, Laurie's house. Well, then you know what? How about you move in there with Laurie and let Bethany move out? Because clearly, he acts more like Sharra is still his wife than he does Bethany. No, everybody knows no one comes into another woman, does not come into another woman's kitchen and move a damn thing off her stove. Because in the reality, somebody would have got their ass whipped. And that's on everything. You don't do that. That's a no-no. All right. So Larry is the key to many of these arguments. He is the key. This bipolar, whatever the hell is wrong with him, PSTD, whatever, post-stress, what is it called? Post-stress trauma disorder or whatever. I forgot what it's called, but I think it's PSTD. His PSTD having ass does not realize that he is the majority of the problem. Okay? And I'm not saying that Bethany isn't the part of the problem too, because she is. But he is the ringleader because he is supposed to be the man. He's supposed to lay down rules, everything. And he didn't do any of those. When he first saw that these two women didn't get along, he should have laid down rules right then and there, period. With his wife, with Sharra, and with them disrespectful ass kids. Just like he didn't even ask his wife. He didn't even ask his wife, can Destiny come? He just let Destiny come. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't see a damn thing they are doing with Destiny except teaching her how to argue and be deceitful and manipulative and loud and ghetto, okay? And straight up disrespectful. And both of these two are guilty of that. You said, but Larry has been starting all the drama lately. When he sees Sharra starting with Bethany, he always gets on Bethany when it ain't her. And yeah, and I just said all of that. That is so true. Sharra will get a 3-piece, no biscuit. I know that's right. Shit, you being nice. She always trying to be threatened. I don't like people who like to threaten. Girl, you would be in the hospital, okay, with some serious injuries. Talking that shit to me. I'll be in jail with a felony. All right, that's why I'll be playing that ex-wife, ex-girlfriend bullshit. That's crazy, man. If we don't get along, don't come to my house. I don't give a damn what my husband say. This lady right here is weak, because there's no way I'll be putting up with that bull crap on everything. She would definitely make me be acting ghetto all the way. I mean, like hood, like the bottom of the barrel type ghetto shit. You know what I'm saying? She would make me go all the way down there. Because she be doing some shit. I don't like Sharra. Okay. But she always play like she's the victim too. And she also instigates stuff, which is crazy. She thinks she's bad. Just because you're black, it doesn't mean that you can automatically beat a white person up. Okay. I have seen some white people beat the shit out of a black person. Okay. So all that shit is out the window in this day and time. Now I'm gonna tell you straight up. We know Brooke, with her ass, acts similar to this woman right here, Bethany, because you know Bethany raised her. Okay, that's why they be clashing. They're similar. All right, but who is really ghetto is Sharra. Because all she does, Laurie, you better get your wife, Laurie, before I put her in the hospital, Laurie. There was somebody tell her ass, I'm gonna call the police. That's what you do. You call the police on black, trying to put a black person in jail. You know what they do to black people? Well, stupid ass woman. If you know what they do to black people, why in the hell are you acting dumb so this white woman can call the damn police so your dumb ass and she can play her role? Stupid ass. All right, grow up and get some common sense. That's stupid. If you know that someone will call the police on you and some of these police be racist and be doing the most, why would you put yourself in a position where a person needs to call the police on your dumb ass? And I say dumb because you're acting dumb. Damn, if you know somebody is capable of calling the police, why act bad? And if you want to act bad, then be willing to play the game when they do call the police. Shit, when the police stopped me tonight, okay, I went on to play the little game. I don't give a damn. I was still eating my food. And he was nice and everything. He really was. No ticket, no nothing. But if I would have went out there like some of you guys do, I probably would have had a ticket tonight, maybe even got arrested, running my damn mouth, and doing the most. I didn't do none of that. I mean, I was talking to him and everything, but not like some of you guys be talking. I didn't do that shit. I tell you that, you know. And it's not just because my son is a police officer. I have never been like that with police officers or judges or anybody for that matter, even regular people. The only time I have to get crazy with a regular person is when they get crazy with me, you know, like really crazy. But as far as with police officers, unless they're trying to do something unfair, like trying to unalive someone, I pretty much let them have their authority, okay? Because they are stopping me. It's not vice versa. And if they do anything wrong, I'm calling up my lawyer. I'm not even going to tell them anything. Okay, why even be out there doing the most with them? All you're going to do is lose. And yet, y'all still don't realize that. Same thing as Sharra. You're going to say, I'm going to get Laurie to bail me. I'm going to need Laurie to bail me out. What the hell are you talking about? And nobody even mentioned the police until she said that. Shh. Right. They did not start clashing until Sharra came around. And then everybody talking about, this is not her mom. Well, damn it, who the hell been taking care of this little ass girl since she was 10 years old? Sharra raggedy ass surely wasn't taking care of this child. Okay? She wasn't. And I don't give two shits about Sharra and what she be talking about. All right? And y'all, let me let y'all know something. I'm only talking about the characters they play. Because, you know, this is a skit. These are skits, okay? Let's not confuse the two. We're not talking about real life people. You know, they're the real life selves. We're talking about the characters they play. All right. Anyway, let's move on, you guys, because these people right here make me mad on everything. So let's go ahead and move on to Shayla tells Iman Delicia has been acting different with her dodo bird ass. And don't forget, I am Team Amber all day. Okay. But I don't appreciate Delicia acting like somebody took somebody away from her ass when that dude was never hers in the first place. She walked into a territory that she should have never walked into. Okay? You don't go after or go with your best friend, man, okay, or husband, and then play like you so damn hurt when he go back with her. She should have known he could be capable of doing that because look how he came into her life. Shit. So now let's go ahead and see. Let me see if they playing it from the middle part.
Like, I'm allowing you to live here for free. So like, what's the issue? You know? And it's more than just the time of the month. Maybe it's just like the time in her life. I don't know what to do, but I don't want all that negative energy over here, but I still want to be here for her as a friend, you know?
Yeah, I don't think it's, give it some time.
Yeah.
People go through things that they go through in their life, and she probably just having her little moment, you know, some dating problems, I don't know.
Yeah,
you know
maybe some issues. I don't get it. She said she's not dating anybody though, so. My mom says she's jealous.
You think Delisa is jealous of you?
Yeah, like that. Of my happiness.
Get rid of that. She wouldn't do that.
You don't think so? I never felt that way before. I never got that vibe from her, but I don't know what vibe I'm getting from her now.
I'm not sure. You shouldn't focus on that though.
No. Why do you focus on you, Daddy? Miserable. Yeah. I just don't understand. Like, every day when she comes in, she's rude. She's always busy. And just, I've known her forever. And I've never seen her have such like a...
I need to stop this video just to acknowledge his hair. I like his braids. It's nice. Whoever did his hair did a good job. Goodness.
Spirit. Like, has that ever happened to you?
I don't think she's got a nasty spirit at all. Like, I think she's cool. Like,
no, you haven't seen her, baby.
Women have they woman time for the week. you know, kids get involved. There's a lot of, I just don't assume the worst. I think we as people naturally will assume the worst. And it's like, you know, sometimes you just got to give people a little room to be themselves. She might just want to have her own space. That's okay.
Yeah. I mean, she just stormed in here and was like, well, I don't want to live here anymore. I'm moving out for good. I'm like, girl, why in this economy? Man, it's extremely.
I don't know why she cares if this chick moves out. I wouldn't give a damn. Okay? She's been there long enough anyway. And when she finds out what she's actually mad about, she's gonna be glad she moved out.
Beautiful. Like I'm so at peace at this house.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like ever since you come into my life, even though we had our little hiccups, you know, I've just been super happy and at peace. And I'm grateful to even this room. Like, this is beautiful, baby.
Yeah, that's all I wanted was for that pressure to be off you, you know?
It's gone.
So we could really see you smiling.
Yeah, it's completely gone. I mean, I feel like the only worry I have now is really no worries. Like I'm just at peace. Like I've never been happier. I feel like I have it all with you.
I'm happy you're happy.
You are? You make me happy.
Mm-hmm.
You make me so happy. I wish Delicia had this type of happiness in her life because she's been so miserable. The economy. Like
I wish she would stop focusing so much on Delicia and focus on her shit. Because honestly, I don't know how long this dude is going to carry out this foolishness, but pretty soon she'll be sad again. Okay? Just watch. You said I don't think Delicia treats Shayla like a best friend. Delicia told her friend Shayla is a childhood friend, but not best friend. Right. I don't understand why her mom even called this girl out there. All right, point blank. And even if she would have called her out there like she did, she could have basically just told her to be out there for a couple of weeks and she can take her ass back home. Having your best friend around your man all the time, letting her and him get high together and all this other stuff is not a good thing. Okay? I don't understand why these women don't know this. But like I said, I don't believe he's going to stay with Shayla long. I don't know for sure, you know, and eventually him and Delicia may get back together. Okay, I don't know. But I know one damn thing. I wouldn't want him, all right, at all, point blank. Now, let me go ahead and show y'all this final skit for tonight. And it is another one with Brooke. And this one is Brooke asking Bethany, is she bipolar? People crazy as hell, man. So we're going to watch it right here.
You shouldn't have been eavesdropping in the conversation.
It was eavesdropping. It was me passing by.
Nah, you was eavesdropping. This girl kept on walking past her stepmom as she was talking on the phone to Sharra. Her and Bethany. Eavesdropping.
Nosy. Go back to your room.
What do I have to go back to my room for? I didn't do anything wrong.
But
I asked you a question, and now you're upset because I asked you.
no, I'm just irritated because you shouldn't have done what you did, and you're accusing me, even though you asked, you're accusing me of being bipolar, which is not very nice. I know it's a dig at me.
Oh, you have to sit there and like sit within yourself and be like, am I?
I'm not.
So I can get help.
I don't need help, Brooke.
Because I mean, you're usually even Destiny. You said you was gonna send her to jail. Now y'all in her face now.
Oh, and I had every right to do what I did. Okay.
And then the next minute you're apologizing.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
well, if you're in the wrong, then you should apologize. And I was in the wrong, so I apologize.
Okay, today you feel like you're in the wrong. Today you feel like you're in the right or the wrong. And the next day you might be the wrong or right. You never know. Who knows? 1 minute you're crying, the next minute you're laughing and talking about Christmas.
And then send Destiny out here.
I guess if you put it that way. I mean, a general question, like, are you bipolar? Because I mean, a couple of days ago you were talking about sending her to jail.
And you know why I said that, okay? You know how your mama pushes my buttons. And no, I'm not bipolar. Sometimes, people have short fuses, and I got a real short fuse.
Oh, I know.
Hold on, please. And your mama knows how to light that fuse real easy. But your mom also knows that she's in the wrong sometimes too.
Yeah, bipolar disorder. One minute you're feeling this way, the next minute you feel this way. It's very bipolar.
But I'm not always in the wrong. Not always.
Not always. You're right. I can give you that. Not always, but you always eventually find a way to be in the wrong.
That's not true. Like this right now, I'm not in the wrong with this conversation.
I mean, there's no wrong in this conversation.
Okay, so there you go. I'm right. So how could it be wrong?
Because maybe you're going to do something later on today and you're probably going to be in the wrong. Who knows?
This conversation right here is okay. I still don't think kids should be asking certain questions to grown-ups, period. If she was bipolar, how would this be this little 17-year-old girl business unless Bethany chooses to tell her?
You should have. Brooke. You're trying to be nosy and listen in on the phone call?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Well, what would you say? Because that wasn't very nice. Have a seat.
Okay.
Why were you listening to my phone call?
I wasn't listening to your phone call.
But you stood there for a nice little while I was talking to your mama.
I was stretching.
Tell me the truth.
I mean, I overheard something, but I wasn't listening. Not like you. You actually sit there and be like,
Even if she was sitting there doing that, she's grown. Okay, as a parent, you're supposed to listen to some things that your kids are talking about. And as a wife, and she overhears her husband talking to his ex, hell yeah, you may want to listen in just to make sure he's not doing something that you need to know about.
Okay, well, what'd you hear?
I heard you saying that you're trying to change.
And I am. I apologize. But then you sent Destiny out here?
No, Destiny Julie was just trying to get something out the refrigerator. She was thirsty.
So you just wanted to listen but not listen and stretch and then send Destiny out? You shouldn't have been eating.
And I think she was talking to her pretty calm, cool, and collected. Like I said before, some things you don't need to discuss with kids. Some things you do. It's just simple as that. The bipolar thing, if she was bipolar, I think that would be her own information that she needs to keep to herself unless she chooses to, tell Brooke that she is bipolar, but she's not bipolar. And I just don't think these are questions that kids should be asking you. Point blank. They too much into grown people's business and into this marital stuff too. But part of that reason is because these two, Bethany and Laurie, includes Brooke and now Destiny into their conversations. And when you do that, the kids will continuously be in your conversations. That's why it's just not good to do that. Okay? All right. Okay, do y'all have anything to say about this skit right here in the chat? And I think I covered everything that I wanted to cover tonight. There's so many skits, but I don't cover every skit that's here, but I think I touched on the ones that I wanted to touch on. Y'all make sure y'all check out my reaction video that I did, my pre-recorded reaction video that I did earlier. And so check that out and stuff. And that's it. Okay. So anyway, I did do some questions. Let me go ahead and tell y'all the answers to those real quick. Okay, let's read that real quick. And then I got to go. Go. I got to go to the first, you guys. Hold on. So, I did some polls today, earlier. The first question was, do you think Brooke and Destiny are out of line telling Larry and Bethany they are both wrong in this latest argument? 44 votes, okay? 16% say yes, Brooke and Destiny were out of line. telling Larry and Bethany they are both wrong in this latest foolishness. 75% said no, they were not wrong, and 9% said they are neither wrong or right. So if I don't think they should have been included into those conversations, but since Bethany and Laurie both included them in the conversation, I don't think the girls are neither wrong or right, point blank, because the only reason why they were in the conversation is because Bethany and Laurie both pulled them into it. All right, that's why, and they was asking them questions. Okay, the next question is, do you think Larry should have told his wife about the television beforehand? 51 votes. 55% of the people said yes. Okay, which is good. 22% said no. Y'all, what y'all smoking? And then 24% said it's his money. He can do whatever he wants. And that's why y'all be in those relationships that y'all be in, okay? Anytime you believe that. If you're married, all right, and your husband or wife spends a large amount of money, they need to tell you, okay, about that or ask you about it before they do it, especially if they're buying their ex-wives and ex-girlfriends and boyfriends and ex-husbands, things. All right? So I do think Larry should have told his wife about the television beforehand. All right? And if he bought it in the spur of the moment, which he didn't because he was talking about it before, but it just said if he did because I'm not in his brain, then he should have called his wife once they started talking again and let her know that he bought Sharra a TV, but he bought it for for Brooke and for Destiny. But he's so damn slow that he didn't realize that that's what he should do. All right, point blank. And then I said, do you think Larry is innocent in his marital drama? 52 people voted. One comment. Let me see what the comment said. Oh, that was me saying that. Okay. Well, anyway, 19% say, heck yeah, he was wrong. 12% said, no, he is right. And 69% said they both are to blame. And we got some smart people because it's not just Bethany's fault. It's not just Larry's fault. It's both of their faults. But as a leader and a man in the relationship, I feel like Laurie plays a huge role in everything because he is the one that invited Sharra over to the house for Thanksgiving. He also made his wife go to that party, and he's the one who's been buying his ex-wife stuff and not letting his wife know. Okay. Plus, he did some other shit. He did so much I don't even remember. It's a lot of shit. Giving her money, inviting her to his hotel room. If y'all think that Larry is right, something is wrong with y'all. And clearly something is wrong with your thinking because that is not right. And anybody would know that this is not right. Okay, let's see. I think that's it with those polls. Let's see. Okay. So the other polls is the ones that I did yesterday and stuff. So I'm not going to go over those again. But, for the most part, again, in my opinion, first of all, I wish they would go ahead and go to a counselor. All right. A family counselor. And secondly, I need Larry to start accepting accountability himself. Third, I need Bethany to stop all that damn crying, stop being weak, and to stop running her damn mouth all the time and just be quiet. Damn. And if anytime she sees something, just go ahead and ask that man. Point blank, just ask him, and be done with it. And stay out of Sharra's house. And Sharra needs to stay out of their house. I don't understand why she feels like she needs to be friends with this lady. Goodness. She was functioning before Sharra came around, and she can still function now. Okay? On everything. So those two women, they just do not need to be around each other. Period. And if they did this, then the case is closed, because then they won't be, bickering with each other. Just stay away. When you don't get along with each other, then you stay away on everything. Okay? Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow, early afternoon, to do another It's Reaction Talk Time with Shay Shay. All right? And y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Hype this video up. Also, if you want to show additional support for the channel, feel free to do a super chat, super sticker, Cash App donation, $.Shades2, or copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. All right? All right. Now, let's go ahead and put this back up, guys. Thank you to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched this in the replay. Don't forget, tomorrow, in the early afternoon, I will be back with another It's Reaction Talk Time with Shay Shay, okay? Don't forget that. And y'all make sure y'all check out my other videos and thumbs up before you leave as well, okay? Okay, let's put this up here. And over here in the chat, I want to say thank you to Shakia for being here. Okay? Thank you to Jermaine for being here. Bronze, thank you for being here. Have a good night at work if you are at work. Daraine, thank you so much for being here earlier. I appreciate you as well. And thank you to everybody. You guys have a blessed night, and I will see you guys in my next video. This is Shades 2, and I am out, y'all. Peace.